There's a lot more.
You gotta make sure they get captured.
We're not doing anything but the DOS one today.
So what are the 4 versions you have?
One's the Japanese FM Towns version. The other one's the Mac. The Japanese and English FM Towns. It's the same disc. Comes with both. And the DOS one. There's an Amiga version as well. There's the DOS EGA version. This is the VGA version. This is the best version of the game. The FM Towns one has some CD audio tracks for things, but it's generally not worth it. It's literally just chopped up John Williams score, and it doesn't have the character, the class of the sound we're about to hear. The Amiga one does have the Paula stuff, so it does sound pretty cool, but I don't have a copy of it, so it's not on here. I'll try to get one before this is over.
So then one time Alex and Jack came to hang out, and Alex was like, do you want to play Mancala? And I'm like, no. And he shows the Mancala set at me, he's like, no, you want to play Mancala. Yeah, and Old opens up, he's like, oh! And then we played Mancala, and then actually played Mancala. And we were like, hey, this is pretty fun.
It's okay. So, the Mac version is pretty much the sound you're going to hear second here. I'm going to go through all the different sound outputs that are with the game first, because that's fun. I got to get the aspect ratio right. This is going to be terrible. You can hear the PC speaker a bit.
I love it.
I was going to say, Al, this is right.
I was just explaining to Jackie,
right up to you.
When Secret of Monkey Island came out for the Amiga, or was it the MSX? I'm getting those confused.
It's not after the MSX.
Yeah. So when Secret came out, and it went from this kind of computer beeps to, like, the fucking score, people were just like...
Oh, yeah.
It blew everybody's minds.
So this is the PC speaker. This is one channel square wave. The PC speaker had basically you could do 2 things with it. You could set a frequency on it, and you could turn it on or off. And that's basically it. The only cool tricks that you could do with it are that the PC speaker, while it starts... Oops. I don't know what I just hit.
Are we going to have to start it over?
No. Well, I'm going to start the game over anyway. The PC speaker, it takes time to get up to the point where it's actually at that frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the cool effects that you could do are during that transition. Right. And you can actually, with modern technology, you can use that same PC speaker to actually get a rough form of audio, like actual audio out with it because of that effect. It's pretty cool. So the chip that ran it on the IBM computers is called the Programmable Interrupt Timer, and every computer that runs Windows or Linux these days still has it built in because it's the lowest level of timer on the board that everyone still supports. In fact, when Linux starts up, the first thing it does, one of the earliest things it does is start the Programmable Interrupt Timer, so it can do early poor quality timing of just startup, because something like the timestamp counter on Intel, it takes a while to calibrate it and figure out, oh, okay, so this time length is this,
so
etc.
You boot that earlier, and then...
So it's still in every computer. Most computers don't have PC speakers anymore. Even my laptop doesn't. My one at home does, because of course it does.
Right, because why wouldn't it?
And I did make some of the games work with a real PC speaker again. This is all emulated anyway.
Yeah, you shared that picture of your PC.
That was not emulated. That's full original hardware.
No, I'm saying you have the physical hardware for those.
Yes, yes. So, but I meant on my the computer I built in late 2013 now.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a modern PC speaker on my board.
Oh, okay.
And on Linux, since Linux still exposes all of the PC speaker stuff for you to use, I just hooked it all up, but it worked pretty cool. I think the only game I got it to work with was Monkey 2 and maybe some of the Sierra games. This one's a little more complex. So that was the first sound, and then in the every computer had that because it was more of like an alert sound, like when you start up the computer. You hear the PC speaker.
Right.
But it wasn't really meant for video game sounds, but everyone used it for that anyway. A couple of years later, I'm gonna kill the game. Came along the PC Junior, which was pretty much the same thing, except it had 4 channels of square wave instead of 1.
4 times as many channels.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna resize it every time; it's a pain in the ass. But 'cause you saw the intro once. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
This is much better.
Oh, don't get better than this. But obviously, it's doing 4 notes at once instead of
Right.
Right.
monophony, I guess.
Wait, multiple sounds at the same time? What is this technology? Wizards! Ah, yes, the dark magics. Naren's back for the beginning of Last Crusade here. Naren, I played a little bit more Darkest Dungeon, by the way. Mindy Rock Groin died, but the rest are still kicking.
Alright. So then, after that, those 2 are probably ones that you're all familiar with. And then you have, I think that's the code for it. We'll try it. This next one is called the Creative Music System, also known as the Game Blaster, when it was sold at Radio Shack on cards. This one is... this is the only version of the game that has stereo.
Is the only version that has stereo?
Yes, the Paula was not stereo. I don't think the Paula was stereo in Amiga. I might be wrong on that. I just don't remember. We'll assume it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only DOS one with stereo. That's definitely for sure. It's kind of like PC Junior, except it has 12 channels instead of the 4, and half devoted to left, half devoted to right, because it's got 2 chips on there called the Philips SAA 1099, and it's pretty cool. So this is the only one you're going to hear in stereo. We're not going to be playing the game with this.
OG NES had 4 channels,
Yes, it
2
did.
square, triangle, and a noise. And also for the PCM6 chip, it had 2 more channels, one of which could be used for
The Game Boy,
voice effects.
the Game Boy also had the similar 2 square triangle noise. 'Cause it's pretty much a similar system, except for CPU.
Oh, that fidelity.
Oh my god.
This is the sound card I was testing in my basement because I have one of these damn things.
I realized I had one ear uncovered. I wasn't getting the right channel. Ugh. This is this version of the song is getting me hyped.
Yeah.
Oh,
do
wait till
really
you hear
like
the
it.
next one.
Yeah, everything
Yes.
is so hard banned.
And the reason for that is because it's 2 chips, one dedicated to left, one
Yeah.
dedicated to right. All right.
Turns out John Williams did the score for Shining Force 1.
Now, I'll position it again because we're going to play with the ad-lib card. Now,
Okay.
the ad-lib is my favorite sound card of all time. Well, the favorite chip in a card of all time. This is going to be more akin to like a Genesis kind of sound.
That's what Seraph was talking about here with Shining Force 1.
Oh no, that's CMS though. We haven't heard the ad-lib yet.
Well, what I'm saying is that Shining Force 1 is a Genesis game.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, Naren, if you want to see some more, that is a small piece of.
I was gonna say that's like
hoops.
nothing.
Do you want to quickly scroll your game list for now?
Yeah, 1 sec. Let me fix the window again.
I'm actually gonna move my mouse here so I'm not fucking with your.
Yeah,
Even though
thank
you did while doing that.
Yeah.
Jackass. All right. Just move this off.
Jones
Jones in the Fast Lane is an interesting game, but I don't actually like playing it. It's not a good game. All the backyard games, Meet the Steel Sky, Broken Sword, Codename Iceman, mostly demos. This is a small subset. Future Wars, Gabriel Knight,
All
of
the
course.
Gabriel Knights,
Of
which I
course.
really, honestly, I'm ready to play them again.
We have not done Loom yet. It's on the list.
Correct. We decided to do the dig instead of Loom.
Which is I love the dig.
I
don't
really
care for
enjoyed
Lou.
that
Jackie,
one.
you had a
No,
big
I
blast.
really.
I
enjoyed
Have No
the
Mouth is right after
Riven.
Riven.
Yep.
on our list.
We're doing Last Crusade, then Riven, then I Have No Mouth, but I'm
Lost
screen.
Mist, Maniac Mansion. There's
Have no
50
mouth,
versions
but
of
I must
Loom.
scream. Okay.
Quest for Glory, Return to Zork, Sandbox at the Road, Silent Sorcerer, lots of Space Quest nonsense, Spy Fox,
I like Space Quest.
The Dig, all my Journeyman Project games, because
Oh yeah, because you did all of that work on Journeyman Project.
right, Last Express, Legend Karania,
Zach McCracken.
Secret Monkey Island, some Carmen Sandiego games don't actually work here, but just imagine they do, and Zack Kraken. But we're here to play indie.
And that's just a portion of what you have on your home machine, right?
Yes,
Every time you come here,
I copy a few more on
you have
every
a different
time.
list.
Well,
Oh, Alden, you didn't get to watch our Dark Forces showcase. We did about 10 minutes of Dark Forces, hopped around levels, checked out all the weapons. We know how much you love that game.
all right, so we're gonna play it now with the AdLib card, which I said it's Yamaha chip. I don't remember the number off the top of my head. Doesn't matter. So AdLib came out with this really awesome card called the AdLib, and had great sound. It's 9-channel sound. It's got a percussion element on the chip. No one used it, but it's there. You just look.
I didn't do anything.
Fuck just happened.
I did nothing. I'm back here.
I'm blaming you anyway.
I'm using Jackie's
My Surface, yeah, that's
Surface
great.
as a mouse pad.
Cool, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm
So
sure that won't damage
it came
anything.
out, but the only thing it had was this, chip on it. It did nothing else. And Creative had their CMS system.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's all it was just that kind of output. And Creative was looking to do a little bit better, so they made something called the Sound Blaster. And the Sound Blaster combined the CMS that they had. It added on 8-bit digital audio, so you could have actual audio instead of just sounds.
Yeah.
And they made it completely compatible with the AdLib card.
Ooh.
So immediately, with those three on the thing, they sold boatloads of the Sound Blaster. And
Wow.
basically, AdLib was like, "Oh shit!" So AdLib tried to come up with a sequel product called the AdLib Gold, and they did. The AdLib Gold uses the follow-up to the OPL2, which the AdLib chip uses the OPL3, which does have stereo support. And it's got a couple more waveforms because it's all FM synth. But again, it did shit. AdLib pretty much went bankrupt because they have this awesome Sound Blaster which has full digital audio and 100% compatible because it's got the same fucking chips on there. That's great. And then they went through several variants. The Sound Blaster 1, the Sound Blaster 1.5, which is the one I have at home. It's the last one that has the CMS chips built in easily. I think you can put on the 2, but you gotta buy something else.
So
I still have to buy
are we
the
doing
chips.
this on the AdLib or the AdLib 2?
AdLib. This game does not support the gold.
Okay.
This is 89. The gold, like 92, 93. And then Sound Blaster 2 came out. And then the greatest sound card of all time, the Sound Blaster 16, came out. And the Sound Blaster 16 had 16-bit audio. So you could have CD quality audio coming out of the thing.
Ugh. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. It doesn't have the CMS at this point anymore, but it still has full AdLib support. It had AdLib Gold compatibility because it has the OPL3 at this point.
AdLib's already out of business. at
AdLib's
this
so
point, right?
fucking dead. And it could have a daughter board, so you could have other things attached to it. It had a MIDI port out,
Wow.
which is also the same as the game port, so you could hook your joystick up to this thing when you weren't using it for MIDI.
Oh my god.
And it's the greatest sound card ever. That they sold so many buckets load of this on when it was ISA, and then when PCI came out, they're like, fuck it, and they put that on the PCI slot too. And then when they finally replaced the Sound Blaster with the Live series in '99, they have a software compatibility layer for AdLib. It sounds like shit, and it doesn't work properly because when I had my '99 PC with the Live in it, Monkey Island 2 only semi works on it because it's got the emulation, and there's a bug in the emulation that forgets to clear some mode bits for when you're doing OPL2 and not OPL3. Anyway, So 9-channel sounds. This is the best sounding one.
Jackie's over here just like, I'm still just fucking scrolling.
I know.
all the time.
No,
Alex is
I'm
totally
listening.
interested
I can
too.
do both. No, I can do
Okay.
both. I'm fine.
Jackie's like, 9-channel sound.
Well,
No, I'm paying attention.
This is the first LucasArts game to support the ad-lib. This does Loom, Nia Jones, Last Crusade. Loom, Monkey Island 1, Monkey Island 2, Day of the Tentacle, and finally Sam & Max is the last one to support the ad-lib. Except at that point, it also supported the OPL3 that was on the Sound Blaster 16. So it's the only one that's in stereo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which we did play with in stereo.
Mm-hmm.
X-Wing also does the ad-lib. TIE Fighter and Dark Forces support the stereo OPL3 as well. Those are the only three. Sandmax, Dark Forces, TIE Fighter are the only ones to support the OPL3 though. I think that's everything from LucasArts. And Sierra basically supported almost fucking everything the entire time, even up till their last DOS game.
Which was?
Well, Jesus, Al.
I'm sorry.
It's... I don't think they made one that didn't run on DOS. Phantasmagoria 2 didn't. That might be the first one only on Windows. What the hell?
It's not me.
I'm not doing anything. Who invaded your computer? Alex, are you sure you're not doing anything?
I promise you I'm not doing it.
Alright, we'll just start this thing before it goes fucking haywire on us again.
Oh, it's me, Alden.
Alden has hacked in.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'd believe you if I didn't believe you had better things to do with your time, Alden.
That covers about everything.
Good enough.
Yeah, so now we'll listen to the glory that is the ad-lib part. Jesus Christ!
It's not me.
Nobody's doing anything.
It definitely was doing... As soon as you lifted it up, it fixed itself, though. You know what? Oh, well, we'll do it.
Alex, just pick it up. Pick it up and hold it.
It's up.
Turn it off. There you go. Problem solved.
VGA. Favorite cutscene? It's gotta be Knights of the Old Republic 2, Betrayal. We'll get there. That's on the list.
Right. I haven't played either of the KOTOR games.
Yeah, I haven't played enough Star Wars games to have an opinion.
Alright, here we go.
Anything
Jesus
cool,
Christ
clean.
game.
Yeah, I know. I've been told many times I need to play KOTOR.
Alright, Alex.
God, I love this movie.
Yes, in The Force Unleashed, dragging down the fighter does count.
Last Crusade is one of my favorite movies of all time, so...
I'm gonna have to
I
open up
love
this
this
mouse
movie.
and clean it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I think that's what it is.
I enjoy Raiders. You know, I really do.
Yes, but
But for some reason, something about The Last Crusade. Like, I don't know. I would choose. If you gave me, like, if you said, gun to my head, you only get to pick one Indiana Jones movie to watch before
Last
you
Crusade.
die, I'm gonna pick Last Crusade.
every time.
I don't know why anybody would hold a gun to my head and
that
demand that
sweet
that's the last thing I do
ad-lib
in my
footstep.
life.
Indy, you're
Sound.
back.
Dark Forces 2, I've played the game many times. I don't know which one you're talking about, though. I can take a guess.
Go ahead.
Is it the that one? I figured you were going to say the one where the guy right before you get thrown into the ship that's falling. That one.
I do miss the voice acting from
Oh, there's no voice acting.
yeah,
You're
I
gonna-
miss the voice acting from Fate of Atlantis.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Indiana Jones. Welcome to my game.
We'll have to do the voice acting ourselves, gentlemen.
I can press F5 at any time to save my progress.
All right, so but before you do it,
Wait. I'm serious. If we're gonna do this like
Yeah,
Mario
no,
RPG,
We can do it like Mario RPG.
we need to remember who's what
We can
this
do
time.
the voice acting.
so couple things. This is very similar to everything through the first Monkey Island game interface.
Right.
The key here is what is. If you highlight over items, if you notice, it doesn't actually show anything in the menu bar. You have to hit what is and then highlight over them.
Really?
Yes.
Annoying.
They changed that for the Secret of Monkey Island, of course.
Good, because that
Right.
blows.
Because it does blow.
How about... Okay. So what is... The shoes
It
aren't...
doesn't actually do anything other than show you what the item
What
is
is
in the verb.
door?
So
What is real door?
that's called
What is you?
in the Scum engine. That's called the sentence line, where you're basically constructing a sentence to emulate like a text adventure kind of game.
I almost thought he said, "What is mullet?"
All your things at the bottom are called the verbs, and you use them on a noun. So you're basically constructing a
Have
sentence.
to use the mallet.
The
Walk
verb
to.
the verb terminology is used in every game, even after they got rid of the verb interface, just because that's the action that you're doing, and you're using it on an object, which is the noun.
And they
You're
don't
gonna
listen
step out?
anyway. No, they don't listen, dude. You're not their coach. You're the fucking archaeology professor.
I can't pick up bucket.
Is it a person? Your friend Bucket?
My buddy bucket. Okay, hold on.
I was telling Alex and Jackie this. I don't think we talked about this on stream, but one of the cool things about the game is that there are alternate solutions to the puzzles from the movies.
Really?
Yes, and oh wait, before you do anything, I'm gonna hit a button. Don't touch anything. Can't see it too well on the stream, but those are the IQ points. You similar to Fate of Atlantis, you have an IQ point system. Episode's the only one we're gonna care about because we're not playing this game multiple times. But if you played multiple times, it would keep track of which puzzles you solved in what way, and you get to the total of I think it's 800 points.
That's pretty cool.
That dialogue box is one of the first things I ever coded in C++ because this version did not have it at the time, and I was about 16 years old at the time, and I added that in there because I really wanted to see the damn thing, and I was annoyed that I couldn't pull up my IQ score. And
Ooh, it's boxing time.
the
Oh,
code
no.
hasn't changed too much. In
Why
the
are
last
you wearing
13
your
years.
hat?
Hi, Dr. Jones. Would you like to spar with you? Jackie, you can be Indy.
Why do I have to put... That makes no sense at all.
Hoops, you're Indy then.
All right.
Go ahead, Matt. Choose it.
Let me have her with everything you've got. You're gonna have to come over to the keyboard now.
Oh, boy.
So, hold on. you completely failed at this one.
Share. Just share.
So you have.
Here, wait, hold
Just
on.
think of it as a numpad. You're moving like this. So 9 is going to be an uppercut.
Mhm.
This to the chest. This down below. 7 up here. Is, if you're going the
Blocks.
other way. I don't know. I never fucking do the fighting.
And you're just like, and the middle button's here, or something. Okay, hold on.
Honestly, you don't have to fight in this game. This is the training. If you want to do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why you're wearing your fedora.
He kicked the shit out of me.
Do you want to wear your fedora while we play this game?
10 minutes later.
Alex?
You don't wear it the entire time.
No.
Are you sure you don't want to wear your fedora? Because you totally have an Indiana Jones hat.
Oh, I have one too, of course.
Every time we go to Disney, we always somehow forget Alex's
Oh, you
hat.
can walk. That's right.
And he's allergic to sun, so he needs
Yes.
to wear a hat. And so we always end up buying him a hat, and they're almost always Indiana Jones hats.
Of course, it's the
Just
best
some
hat.
version of them. Now Abby wears them, and she calls them her cowboy hats.
Cowboy hats. So, Fate of Atlantis has the nice thing where you can just hit the 0 button and give the guy a sucker punch and win every time. That's obviously not the case here.
No, this guy's whipped my ass.
And, well, you chose the hardest setting to start
I did.
with.
I just wanted to practice. Okay, thanks, bud.
I got into this getup for no reason at all. I'll
you-
go change.
You're probably going to get into fighting later.
I will be.
You will, because you won't know how to avoid fights. So,
Well, you don't know how to avoid fights.
one thing I will do is that if you once you're past the segment, you did one solution, I can go back and show the alternate solution. I don't know it for everything, but I do know it for about 75% of the game. Castle Brunwald is a very long segment of the game, to the point where I don't know everything about it, but I know most of it.
Okay.
Talk to that
The person you can talk to
kid.
is Marcus.
Oh. Okay.
Various treasures and artifacts I brought back from my expeditions. Open? Nope, they're safe where they are.
They belong in a museum. Are you not going to talk to your buddy?
We kind of gloss over it, but when they alluded to that scene when you first come in and you're all wet,
Yeah.
and he says, "What happened?" He's like, "Don't ask."
Right.
Remember last month, Professor Mulberry asked you to date that expensive Mexican statue he'd bought? Professional looter, Indiana Jones.
Go ahead, Matt.
Well, yeah, that cheap imitation. Of course, he didn't believe me until I broke it in half to show him.
That may have been a bit harsh considering his situation. Don't be a twit, Marcus.
No,
Don't be a twit, Marcus. He had it coming.
Well, never mind.
Congrats.
On
You already
obtaining
just
the
screwed up the first alternate solution.
We can
Great.
discuss my
Good
honorarium
job, Al.
later.
We couldn't even talk about it as a group. You just went.
In and you screwed up the first alternate solution.
Jesus Christ.
It's too late. You cannot do that one anymore.
Marcus, you
So
twat.
in that one, I'll give it a minute.
Oh, right. How about we use the drinking fountain?
Jesus Christ, Alex.
Oh no, it looks like I've peed myself. Tastes great. Let's open this random door. There's a class in session.
Oh, there's definitely Easter eggs on the bulletin board.
Yeah, I was gonna definitely look at the bulletin board. Bulletin board from Gabriel Knight was amazing. Builds your own rice casserole.
Offered boxing lessons. See the coach.
Oh, interesting.
For sale, one space in Dr. Jones's class. Best offer. For sale, classic Model T, complete with fuzzy dice.
Hey.
For sale, complete set of books by Professor Ravenswood. Shouldn't be an S, no. For sale, 6,000 rats, 500 snakes. Call S. Spielberg. That's it.
Let's head this way. Check out some of these other doors.
You're at a school, Alex.
And?
Barnett College.
What is this guy? Nothing.
What is this guy?
No class here.
Ooh, go in. Oh.
What? Students.
Students, please be patient. I'm sure Dr. Jones will be back
Oh,
soon.
it's my class.
But we've been waiting for him to sign our cards all day.
Yeah.
Rebel.
Ah. Wow, and she just had a stroke.
Well, this is very similar to the movie scene, except
Yeah.
without the stroke.
Oh, Dr. Jones, I'm so glad you're back. These students are very upset. Clearly.
Turn on students.
You're gonna
Dr. Jones, hands off. I'm glad that worked.
That's such an Alex bullshit kind of thing to do in a game.
Oh my god.
But you know what? They put it in there and they added that little joke where you try
This
to
is a
turn
Ron
on
Gilbert game.
I know.
So,
All right, let's talk about this before you make a decision.
all right, since you screwed up the Marcus thing, you cannot use the last line now. It's going to go nowhere. So I'll just cross that one out for
you.
you.
Are you sure it's gonna go? If I
Yes!
use it, will it just?
It's going to say, it's going to go to another thing, and it's not going to have the fourth option. So you can click it, and it's not going to give you the next option to go along with it.
That's why you can't just jump
Because you
into
jumped
shit.
ahead. So originally, if you listen to him, you could have say, "Who is this guy that has who's after my job?" Eh? I think that was the line. And then he'll say, "Oh, he fancies himself quite the archaeologist. He's a geologist, though." And then you say, "What happened?" And then he goes through the whole thing, and you find out that he also does archaeology. And then you could say, in this scene, perhaps you could all find another faculty advisor, and then tell him to go find Mowbray, and they all leave without, and you get more points doing it that way
Interesting.
than the movie method.
I like this really shifty jock over there.
Oh, in the back left corner, yeah.
Yeah. I've got a solution that's fair for everyone.
Well, as long as there's a fair way.
Take down names, and I'll see everyone in order. Sure.
I was first. No, it was me. I'm behind. Stop shoving. This is
That
not
won't
how
work for
college
long.
works, by the way.
Better not go back in there. Alright, what is everything?
Where's all this shit that's supposed to be in a museum? Also, I like that statue over on the left.
Yes,
Sam
Sam and Max are in
Max.
the left because Steve Purcell did the graphics, so he
Awesome.
threw them in as many times as possible. I don't believe Sam and Max are in the EGA version, though. Only the
I recovered
VGA.
this from a strange
Brazilian
Brazilian tribe
tribe.
that worships dogs and rabbits.
That's awesome. I like how you're in the room with the hot water heater.
It's Indy's office.
I know, with the hot water heater.
African shaman near Kinshasa.
There's a lot of in jokes on this, I think, too. It's been a while since I've actually looked at these damn
Crystal
things.
shard. What's your default to look? Just a chunk of crystal I found in a Mayan temple. It's of no use to me, but some flakes in San Francisco want it.
What about the broken tablet?
Nothing.
Seriously?
It's nothing. Hot water heater.
Alright, how about that
Open.
nice fancy looking necklace over there?
Alright, I'll check it out in a second. I'm going to turn off the hot water heater.
Why would you do that?
Because it's hot water.
We lived without a hot water heater for a long time. That's just cruel.
Oh, God.
Let's pick up this.
We lived above
Yeah.
a restaurant and they always forgot to divert the hot water up to our place. So the hot water would last for, I shit you not, 15 seconds.
Oh.
So you'd have
Yeah.
to like,
It sucked.
you'd have to go in, you know, get wet, turn it off, shampoo your hair,
Turn it back on.
turn it back on, get as little hot water as you could possibly get in the next 5 seconds, rinse off as fast as possible, and then you were done. It was awful.
I haven't finished translating it, but I think it's a warning about aliens in disguises.
So if you notice, we haven't actually had much music since the intro.
Yeah.
And that's because until Secret of Monkey Island 2, that doesn't happen. Until Monkey Island 2, it doesn't really happen that much.
Oh, it's nothing important. The letters are also nothing important. Oh, I can look at the papers. This is papers. Can I push them?
And that's one of the big things that Ron Gilbert complained about is like, we can't have, I want constant music, like a movie soundtrack kind of thing.
Right.
Which is why iMuse was created for Monkey Island 2. But this is pre that, so.
Right.
There's a lot more music in the game. It's just, there's nothing for this scene.
There's a ducky over there. On the right, in the corner. There's a little yellow ducky.
Yeah, I tried to what is the duck? And now it just says door.
Aw.
So,
You're just asking for some thief to whoa.
sneaking outside. Dr. Jones, come with us, please.
Why are you Asian?
I wasn't Asian.
Oh. Okay.
There was definitely a hint of that,
I was
Alex.
just saying.
It was ambiguous accent.
Good morning, Dr. Jones. I hope I didn't alarm you.
I'm not used to such unorthodox methods of introduction.
I'm sorry if I might inconvenience you. My name is Walter Donovan.
I know who you are, Mr. Donovan. Your contributions to the museum have been extremely generous. And I must say, some of your pieces here are quite impressive.
Like yourself, I have a passion for antiquities. Have a look over here. You may find this interesting.
Ah, yes, a door. Fantastic. Early Christian symbols. Middle 12th century, I'd say. Where'd you find it?
In the mountains north of Ankara. Can you translate it?
The top portion is missing, but the rest... A spring welling up inside him for eternal life, through the desert to the canyon of the crescent moon, where the cup that holds the blood of Jesus Christ our Lord resides forever.
The Holy Grail, Dr. Jones. It will bring eternal life to whoever drinks from it.
An old man's dream.
Every man's dream, including your father. He's the foremost Grail scholar in the world today. In any case, an attempt to recover the Grail is underway.
But the slab's incomplete. You don't know where to look.
The slab is one of the 2 markers left by 3 knights during the First Crusade. This Franciscan manuscript tells of the second marker, buried with one of the knights. It suggests that a description of the Grail can be found on the way to the knight's tomb.
It also says a painting was made of the Grail that answers a question my father had. Does the Grail actually glow? But it doesn't say where the knight's tomb might be found.
Our team leader believes it is in Venice, Italy, and that is where he disappeared.
Oh, great.
We'd like you to take over his quest.
You've got the wrong Jones. You should talk to my father.
We already have. He's the man who disappeared.
Boing, boing, boing.
Did nobody else notice
That-
the
that
giant
timed
statue of
perfectly.
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I would say I did notice it.
Ugh.
So let's open this door. Is class still in session? Let's see. Yes. Poindexter's.
Wow. You were one of them, so why are you being like that?
I'm allowed to use that word.
Oh, that's our
That's
word.
our word. Let's go back to the gym. And we're done here.
Now, if you solve the puzzle the other way, all the students would be gone. But in order to go this way, you have to go talk to them again and do the exact same routine, or walk around back to the window. But no, you had to rush through that Marcus
Yeah, you
dialogue,
had to be a
Alex.
jerk and pick the worst answer
Use the
ever.
letters on the students.
The letters are useless. What's... Alex, do you remember the movie at all?
No.
Oh, this is going to be rough.
That's the best reaction yet. Oh,
I want to use the junk mail on the students. I want
you
to throw
need
the
to
papers.
escape this.
Fine. Don't talk to me, Dr. Jones. Jesus Christ.
It's the students that are upset.
I don't want to wait, kids.
I know, Alden. It's shocking. That about sums it up.
Fine, I'll do the same thing. Yeah, don't worry. This is going to be super different than the movie, my friends.
Alright. Poke your face out that window.
Okay?
You can go back in the window.
What is this pile of shit here? Nothing?
Alex, I can't believe you're not picking up the remaining things on the table. Jesus Christ, Alex.
Well, I can't pick up the statue.
No.
Did you try the necklace? Like I told you?
I tried the
Yes.
necklace.
Not that table, my God.
I tried to pick up the papers.
No, you didn't. You tried to open the papers. You can't open a paper. Jesus Christ, Alex.
Hey, look, a package. This looks important. Oh, it's the Grail Diary.
Oh, God, Alex.
My God.
I don't see anything pertinent right now.
No.
Can I use the Grail Diary?
No. At certain points of the game, you'll be able to look at it and it'll open to the appropriate page.
Gotcha.
Now, if you notice, you also have a travel button on the bottom right now, which is
nice.
from... Don't go to Venice yet.
Yeah,
Just trust me on
I
that.
was
check
gonna go to the
Henry's
local house first
Yeah, you should
before I
definitely go
fucking fly to Venice.
I don't know, dude. I
What a
can't
mess.
trust you.
I wonder
There's
what they were
at
looking
least
for.
one in joke here. Can you please look at the plant?
I wonder if it's this diary, definitely. I wonder if it's this dairy.
Not that plant, the other one.
I'm gonna look at this plant too.
Okay, fine, look at that plant.
I don't see anything special about it. Let's chuck the plant.
Ah,
Yes. This is the first game with... No,
Hi,
Maniac
Chuck.
Mansion's the first one with Chuck, I think, because they just had it as a joke, and they brought it back to this.
Alright.
It might be in
Open the
Zach, too.
desk. Everything that was in it is on the floor. Alright, what about use typewriter?
So that's the front door that's hanging on an angle, right?
Yes.
So none of the neighbors reported this. Those are the shittiest neighbors.
There's just a lot of old books. I've read them many times. Books, books, and more books. There's a chair.
Go to
more
the bedroom
books.
then.
I'm gonna look in the refrigerator.
Find out why he's sleeping with Ilsa.
After seeing this
Thank you,
I'd
Matt.
rather leave it
I'll say one thing. Once you go to Venice, you can't come back.
alone. And go through Dad's underwear? Yes. Never. What is painting?
That is obviously a picture of.
It's a painting I did when I was a little boy.
Right.
It's a trophy. It's of a trophy my father won.
Yep.
He made me do it. It's our old house with 4 corners. What is the bed? Nothing under the bed. Use bed.
Can you turn over? Or I guess you can't.
Push
the bed, yeah.
bed.
Push the mattress.
Pull bed. Open bed.
Alex, what are you doing? Do you want to try using the bed?
I just tried using the bed, Jackie.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell because you were just clicking all these things.
Pick up bed. It's too heavy. Alright, I'm out of here. Pick up books. He doesn't want to because he read them a fucking ton of times.
Is there anything in the typewriter?
That's what I'm gonna look at now. There's no paper in it.
What about next to it?
No. Look at me. Nice day. Alright. Hoops, anything in here I want to do before I go?
Oh, I'm outside anyway.
Okay. Plant's in the way.
Yeah, we did check at the bookshelf. He kept saying, I've read them all many times. Alex, leave the
There we go.
Oh my god.
Aha!
Aha.
It's locked.
Hmm.
We can spend as many weeks on this as we need to, Sav.
Yeah, we're
There's a
definitely
key
gonna take our
somewhere. You gotta find the key.
time. No, I don't want to look at chest. I want to look at anything else.
If your dad.
Oh yes, I remember these books. Okay, we're gonna pick them up. Nope.
Maybe you should look behind the picture you painted of the trophy your dad won.
This is not an easy game. Very good, Jackie.
Very
I was really hoping he was going to leave it. It's not required to pick that up, but it does help in the game. Like I said, there's a lot of optional things you can do. Oh!
The house! Move the house!
Am's definitely going to kill us. Well, I think, Alex, you played I Have No Mouth, right?
No.
Oh, you have it.
No, yeah, no.
Oh, no,
yeah.
we're totally fucking dead.
I can see the neighbor's yard.
I can see Russia from my
Oops.
house.
How embarrassing.
I don't think he knows how to be embarrassed, so that's an out of place line.
Dresser, yet more books.
You already opened the dresser?
Yeah, I tried to open the dresser. He doesn't want to go for Dad's underwear. And there was books, and there was also bookshelf. Books, more books, bookcase. Nope.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna blame the generation I grew up in being electronically dependent. I almost said, why don't you turn on the typewriter? Look under the carpet. Can you pick up the rug?
I was thinking of it. I tried. And they wouldn't let me open it, right?
No.
Turn it off.
You can't open any of the drawers on the desk?
Nope, tried to. Everything, all of his contents are on the floor.
Right. So pick up the rug for me.
I can't.
Use Chuck.
No, let me do the rug.
No, where's more books? Am I standing in front of it? Yeah, where?
More books are, I think, on top of the dresser, no?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
A lot of languages to learn, eh?
Can you move the dresser?
So I'm trying to do is push it. Nope, can't move it.
Can you move the typewriter? You already tried that, right?
I tried opening the painting.
I'm trying to remember from the movie, but I can't.
This is a puzzle, not in the movie.
I know. But I was like, I feel like it would be in the same vein for... Maybe not.
So, Hoops, let me ask, is it still here or should I go back to the...
Oh, I'm not saying that.
We already tried to open the Grail Diary alt and it didn't work.
When you go to Venice, save the game, and I'll go back and show you anything you missed.
Yeah, I think
No, you need
before-
what's in the chest. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, I get that.
You don't need what's in the chest. You can keep searching for it. You can unlock it. But you don't need what's in there.
Turn it on. Hey, baby. How about unlocking yourself for me?
Use chest with Girl Diary.
I like how he actually tries it, though.
Is it under Chuck? Let's try. No, I want to use typewriter. I wanted to use it with something. But oh well. Okay, wait, let's pull the door.
We tried the fridge.
Pick up fridge. Pick up chair. I already tried pick up chair.
You sure that painting can't be moved?
This painting?
Yeah.
I tried to pick up.
Mm.
I can try
If you
push.
push it.
I'm gonna go back to the
College.
back to college.
What is junk?
Solvent. No.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Fate of Atlantis. No masks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I want the mask though.
You mean nobody's gonna get possessed in this game?
Sorry, Jake.
It's not about needing to, Indy.
I can't fuck with my papers anymore. Totem pole. Blah, 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 blah. I got a rock.
It's not just a rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's a boulder.
Okay. So there's always the mallet. You can also open these windows potentially.
Well, I'm not closing.
I think there's only one window you can open.
Well, we'll never know until we try all of them.
Jackie is correct.
But we'll never know until we give them all a jiggle.
This is why I don't fix things. Because even if I fixed it, Alex would take it back apart and be like, so how'd you do it? And then he'd just end up breaking it to fix it again.
Just open the door. Just open the fucking...
I have to say, without music, it's very static.
Yeah, we'll wait till we get to Zork. At least this game has some music.
Want to take the bucket?
Good.
Oh my god, you can just take the
I
mallet?
have the mallet.
I have the mallet. I am captain.
But sir, the map.
We'll do it again. But I can't keep the mallet.
Oh no.
The mallet's not useful.
Well, maybe you can pick up the bucket.
Pick up the whole fucking bell. Well, it's chained to the bell, so I'll take the bell.
Why don't you take the sneakers? Oh, don't fight this
Can't
dude.
take the sneakers. I'm not gonna fight the dude.
Dude.
I am feeling a bathroom break.
For the
For
game
me.
or for you? I was gonna say. Okay.
Yes, for the
If
game.
that's the case, then give me a minute because I don't know how long you will take. I never do.
That's true.
This is a very fair point, Jackie.
Quickly, I'll just go to the bathroom and I'll watch the first bit of Last Crusade. And be like, okay, what happened?
There's not the next thing in the movie is to go to Venice. So if you
Yeah.
want to go to Venice, then you go.
I don't.
God damn it! How did you not have Last Crusade memorized, Alex?
Might be.
Fucking finally. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I was considering doing it earlier, and I was just like, no. I have sticky tape. It's kind of lumpy. It's fucking... Well, that didn't work. Well, that also didn't seem to do anything.
Alex pulled the bookshelf down, and there was sticky tape on the back of it.
It didn't have anything on it?
Sticky tape. He picked it up.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, give it to me.
Give it to me. I'm not solving a puzzle.
I'll do it. Alright.
I know this puzzle. The only time if you really need me to fight, I try to do that. Or if
No, you don't need to do any of the fighting. That's okay. I'll as long as they're not the hardest difficulty, I'll be fine.
Okay.
maybe. There's no difficulty selection after this, Alex. Monkey Man! Ow. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna break my foot like Alex
yeah,
broke
you
his.
can move that. I gotta put that somewhere else. Alex and I have both really almost hurt ourselves. I mean, he did it to the hamper because, he was drunk and wasn't watching where he was going.
Alex? No.
Right? Alright, this...
You're over here.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. We'll do it this way. Hey! What's up? Oh, I'm so done being gestating. Just done. This thing is moving too. Like every once in a while my belly's, there it goes. My belly moves because it's trying to wiggle out. You seeing that, Matt? Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh. No, I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so, let's see. So all he got was the sticky tape?
Yes.
Dude, no, I'm honestly. So the nice thing is, next Sunday, it'll be 36 weeks, and so that means technically, I am to term. So anytime after 36 weeks, whenever it happens, that's the golden period, you know. So, oh,
Night, Alden.
night, Alden. Yeah, but whenever this kid wants to come after next week, go for it. Of course, my mom will be thrilled. She wants me to have the baby as soon as possible. Only because she has a wedding on the due date. She doesn't want to miss the birth. And so she's going to be there. She doesn't want to miss the birth. She's like, you can't have the baby while I'm at this wedding. And I was like, well, I mean, I'll tell the kid. Like, what do you want me to do?
Hold it just like a day.
Right. Like, what do you want me to do?
Stay in there. One more day. You can make it.
What are these things? Alright. So you got sticky tape.
Yeah, you did. That's not a hook. I mean, it's a hook, but
It's a
no,
hook, but that's
nothing to do
nothing
with it.
else.
You got the painting off the hook. That's all you need. Which you didn't actually need. The only item you need in the first section of the game is the Grail Diary.
I know, but I really want to see what's in the chest.
No. Do you now?
Yes, I do. Our whole fucking first night of Indiana Jones is going to be...
What do I do with this fucking sticky tape?
No, that's not what I meant to do. Whatever, fine, do it. It's locked.
In this game? Or you mean in I Have No Mouth?
Mm.
In I Have No Mouth, maybe. Not in this game.
No, I'm usually the one that forces everything.
Hey, he only died like a dozen times in Gabriel Knight 1 on his own.
It's true.
And about 9 of those were to the zombies, so...
Yeah.
I mean, that was fantastic. I think Dr. John killed him 3 times. One of which...
Oh,
Yes.
well, yes. You're
Yeah.
right.
The best was the one right at the end when he got killed. Alex was like, I got this game. I got this game done.
His
And then I was like, because I knew he forgot to do something, and I'm like, yes. Oh, we really should have streamed that. It was so good.
We honestly should have started streaming all of this from the beginning.
Yeah.
What does it matter? Look at the house. I'm missing something very simple, and I feel it in my guts, and it's really bothering me.
Go back to the college.
Alright, he's gonna get pissed because I left the house.
It's not like you've got a voice, say something to you.
Ugh, now he's gonna come back.
Oh, Alex. That guy.
Wait, can I use the phone? No.
No. By the way, you're not wearing the fedora now, Jackie. Just want to point that
I
out.
noticed.
So
I'm
you're
a little
not always wearing the fedora.
disappointed. Oh, wait. Can I use the glove? Can I open the glove?
You gotta click twice, or click on the sentence.
How's it going, Jackie?
Well,
Who?
she's back at the college now.
You using the sticky tape on stuff?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
I just wanted to check some stuff.
That's what I would recommend.
Yes, dear, thank you. I'll do that right now. Look at me going. I'm doing it.
Okay. Sounds good, honey. I'm just gonna eat fists full of this pork shoulder.
I thought we were gonna have that for
Would you like to
lunch.
sit down?
That was
Yeah.
supposed to be for lunch. Whatever. Figure it. You have whatever you want, man. Let Matt try some of it,
No,
please.
I'm good, thank you. Thanks. do love pork though, but no.
That was
not right now.
his Father's Day
Mm.
thing.
Oh, finally.
It seems to be working.
Hey! There's a key inside.
Yay!
Used on the jar.
Yup. The jar that has the solvent. I thought you were going to figure it out immediately, Alex.
Hey.
You're like, oh, I saw the jar
But I'm so
solvent
glad.
in it. I got this shit.
I'm so glad that it was me.
That did make it so much better.
Your dumb wife figured it out.
Well, what's in there, dumb wife?
Fuck you, Al.
You looked at the chest, not. You gotta pick up the item on
Oh.
the chest.
An old book.
I mean, when I was a little boy, it was supposed to look like my father's Grail diary.
That's it. There's nothing else until you go to Venice now.
Cool. So we have a fake Grail diary.
Yay! Alright, so
Travel.
let's travel!
Oh, they're definitely dying in this game. That's absolutely happening. We get some music.
Ooh.
Also, hi, Kirsty.
And now, more awesome music.
Oh, good.
All right.
That's true. Jackie will kill Alex.
How are we supposed to recognize our contact, Dr. Schneider?
Maybe he'll recognize us.
Dr. Jones?
Oh, here, I'll do her. You
Yes.
can do her.
I knew it was you.
I knew it was you. You have your father's. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I need you
And
to
my
German.
mother's ears. But the rest belongs to you.
I do like this idea of just
Like the
tossing
best
around
parts of
who's
the
Yeah, just-
for Marcus Brody.
That's right.
I'm Dr. Elsa Schneider.
Oh. That's mine. So, could you tell me about my father's disappearance?
Of course, we were working in the library when it happened. I'll show you.
Why don't you two go on ahead without me? I think I'll take a nice relaxing gondola ride.
Very well, Marcus. Dr. Snyder, you lead the way. I like how Jackie's gone with a Russian accent.
No, I was trying to do German, but I can't. I have to think about that one. Russian is too automatic for me. I
She's
was beaten
Austrian.
by Russian coaches too often.
Point
I
your toes.
just going to point something out in this scene quickly. If you see the guy stamping, that's the guy in the movie. But if you notice, he's still only 16 colors. And that's because they forgot to repaint the sprite when they went to VGA.
Oh no!
So he remains 16 colors in this game.
That's funny.
I'll make sure we won't be.
She
bothered.
said something about looking for Roman numerals, right?
Yes,
Don't you-
Roman. His father was looking for Roman numerals.
Save the game.
How do
Just so
I
we're
do?
done.
F5.
I got it.
Hey
Oh, well,
you!
after the cutscene.
She was beaten by Russian coaches too often.
I was.
Oh, you got your whip. Good. So F5.
Now we're going to do Alt F5 because it brings up the original save load menu.
Ooh.
If you'd like to order a hint book,
Wonder if that number's still active.
absolutely not.
All right.
All right. What is?
You do it now.
Jackie,
I don't need to be told
you
how to
accomplished
do
more in the
everything.
5 minutes Alex was in the bathroom than he did for the hour before that, though.
Thank
So
you, Matt.
I just want to throw that out there.
Blacks and stacks.
Thank
Irene
you.
and a deaf guy.
Irene.
Why is he called Irene?
I don't know.
It's the last name.
No, I think that's a bug.
Yeah.
In the original, I think that's a
Oh, you think it's supposed to be like his assistant?
librarian, it should say.
Tells the Ark of the Covenant.
Another outlandish folk story.
Right. About more books? Nope.
Maybe you need another bookshelf, dear.
Yes, dear.
Roman numerals.
He really spent all that time and he couldn't figure out.
Dad,
where they
search for
were.
Roman numerals everywhere.
Thank you. They were right there.
This game is great.
354. 925. Alright, should I be writing this down?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
And drawing
No,
the
but-
shield, the areas above it, and the angels. The cryptic message below seems to have something to do with Roman numerals and stone pillars. If ye would enter, follow the first on the right.
Okay. First on the right. Which is.
Which direction, Al? Be careful about which direction is entering here. Okay.
9.
9, there you go.
Well, I want to check out the books anyway.
Don't talk with your mouth full of food.
Smackety smacking. Caponian and Scholarian's culture.
Huh?
That's a Zach McCracken reference. We're not there yet.
Okay, it's all the same.
Well, I
thing.
didn't get to look at the previous ones.
Like,
Mm. Alright.
These are all going to be about snakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
This was the one that we already did.
What about the one behind it? No, you didn't do this one.
yeah, that's all
Yeah, we did. This was the first one.
No, it's not.
Okay. Ark of the Covenant and other outlandish folk stories.
It's just totally different from what it was. Sorry.
No, the first one was Ark of Covenant.
No, not closed.
That's it. They're just not interesting.
Mhm. They're probably bodice rippers.
There's got to be books that are relevant here.
Oh my God! I did not think you were going to be doing
It's
this.
that book by Hitler, Mein
Yes,
Kampf.
you can pick up Mein Kampf
That
there.
book
Well done.
by Hitler. I mean, it's the
You
only
get
one.
you get a
that's
little
odd.
applause for that, because that's not easy to figure out.
I was
The
like, I
complete
gotta
works
find.
of famous dictators.
I gotta find a book that looks weird.
I mean, there's a lot of them that look weird, Al.
I honestly thought you were not going to be picking up any books in here,
Well, I'm not jumping straight to the puzzle solution.
which is good.
I mean, besides the fact that you need a crowbar. Just saying.
Maps.
I guess you can't.
When you
get
picked
a
up
map.
the other one, what did it say before you picked it up?
It said book.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you go slowly, Alex? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
gonna see
for
if there's
real.
an-
Can you chill?
Fine. There it is.
All right. Well done.
It's called Secrets of the Roman Catacombs.
Any book in here is optional for you to pick up. Oh God, I'm so glad you got these because they make life easier.
Do they?
Yes.
I wonder if there's a third book.
Why? Do you think they come in threes in adventure games or something like that?
Hey.
There is a third book if you want to look for it.
I do.
There's exactly 3. It's not worth me just sitting around. Go back to the main room.
Yeah, I'm heading there. Hold on.
I'll just give this one to you because it's not fun searching.
I'm having fun searching.
If you really want to.
Fascist propaganda.
Keep going.
I didn't really do these top stacks. I did more of the back
Yeah.
stacks.
Keep going one more. This is dark. Front here. On the left. Front. No, big front
Alex,
towards
on
us.
the rolling cart.
No, the wrong cards. Can't do anything.
Oh.
One more. No, left. Towards us.
Oh, okay. Towards the
Mm-hmm.
players. Let's see what he says. These books aren't very interesting. What about you?
Did you try that green one up there? That
Which green one?
lime green one? Oh, never mind. There.
Yeah. I was looking for a rack of books. There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
How to fly a biplane. Good. It's that book Hitler. It's the first edition. Oh.
Alex, this was. Never mind. I'm not going to
Secrets
go
of the
into
Roman
when this was for you.
Deep beneath the city lie the paths of the tomb. That's a goddamn map for a fucking terrible chapter, isn't it?
It's not that bad.
Okay, good. Well, now that I have this map,
You could do it without the map.
What's the next page say?
it doesn't matter.
Nothing. There's no more books. So
Right. Yeah, I'm heading
there's
to-
just the 3. I'm very glad you got the books though, because that's a lot of fun when you have the books.
Cool,
Alright.
cool, cool.
It's not
You
fun
need to
without
find
the
a
books.
crowbar.
Do we need a crowbar?
How does he get it in the movie? Yes, he whips it. I'm very glad that this puzzle's not just X marks the spot kind of thing.
Read
like
it
the
again
movie.
for me. I think it's 925.
Well, it depends on which one we're at now.
Right. Are you at the right one?
Yeah.
925.
You sure? Walk through grow lager?
Mm.
Look.
Gugh. If you would enter, follow the first on the right. Yep. Use the small key.
Wait, there's 2 of them. Fine.
Use slab with Mein Kampf. Nope.
I need a tool that can provide some leverage.
Alex, you don't have a tool that provides leverage.
Maybe I do.
You totally don't.
Now, see, there's Roman numerals here too. Check the inscriptions for this.
Hold on.
By the way, you could totally use that, yeah. Okay, good. You've got a rope. That's good.
And now I'm going to pick up this metal post. Huh.
Well done. Now, please, no, the inscriptions.
You know
Don't
what?
growl at me.
I didn't growl at you.
You growled. No.
No, I'm enjoying this.
You know what? Hold
I
on a
told
second.
you. There you go.
No, but they're the same thing.
624.
Jackie, they're the same thing, but we have to look at the painting.
But they're not the same thing.
We have to make sure that the mural matches perfectly.
I
So
agree, but
yes, but we want the first on the right. So we want to find the right pillar, which is 9. Now we need to find the right room. So we need the angels to be looking at each other first and foremost. They're not. These
now
two
wait a
look at
minute,
each other.
because this is incorrect. There's not supposed to be a sword on top. Double check.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
See?
No sword. It's a
It's
pillar,
a popat.
2 cups,
Popat.
suns. Okay. We'll just keep going around clockwise. There's Popat
Mm-hmm.
and 2.
I remember it's supposed to be a person holding the cups, not. There's Jesus with
cups.
the popat,
Yeah,
but
Jesus.
it's not correct.
Sorry, Jesus.
That is a red looky Jesus.
Not today, Jesus.
No.
So, no?
Because it has a cup instead of a person. It's supposed to be
There's
a
no
person.
person.
No, there's no person.
Double check for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a cup.
Cup,
It looks
2
like a
cups,
person.
Popat, angels.
Fine.
It's Thanos. Thanos is Jesus.
Guys, that's Thanos. So you want to hit me with a save before I do this?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was gonna say we're on the same
Yeah,
one
we're
because
still in minutes.
you've not missed anything.
I've just picked some stuff up. Okay. So now we're going to use 9. Let's look at here first. Just to double check and make sure it's the same number. 6.
6, 8, 1.
So we want 6 first on the right.
Mm-hmm.
That has a red looking Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want to use this metal post on 6. Splish!
Wow. Wow.
I don't need this anywhere.
What was that noise? Don't move.
Oh, get out of there, Nazis. Next emote, red Jesus.
Wah, wah, wah.
Somehow, I don't think that was the right slab. Oh, he's not gonna, I was just about to say the wrong thing. I was gonna say jack
Use the
me
red
off.
cordon.
You can't do anything in here. You gotta go out. You screwed up somehow.
You're coming with me.
Okay.
You have 3 tries to do it before he kills you.
Oh. That's different.
So I had concerns about the top thing.
Pull up
No,
the
this is
picture
the same.
again.
This is the same
Pull up
place.
the
I'm not
picture
gonna
again.
pull it up.
It's
But
not the same. I don't think.
Pull up the picture again.
angels. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the blue, blue, red, red.
And how are you going to be able to figure that out?
Oh,
Black
don't
and
get
white
me wrong,
picture?
Seraph. They're going to die.
And then there's red, red, blue, blue.
But those are striped. That's the difference. See? They're not supposed to be striped.
There we go. So we went first on the right.
If it says 6 again, you're screwed.
No, sorry.
No, it's just in a different room, but it
It's
still could
random.
be 6.
2, 3,
Oh!
9. You lost your middle core?
Yeah, I gotta go pick it up. It's probably not in the same room. You probably dragged it
It's in the
back.
same room where you picked it up in the first place.
Yeah. At the very least, I'm not gonna die when it comes to doing what I have to do after I pick up the Holy Grail.
Why? Because you'll choose.
Although, if we
not
can save it,
poorly.
if there's multiple options after I pick up the Grail, so that we can see those,
Alex.
because there must.
So, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna
Yeah.
save that to the end of the game.
I would wait for that. Okay, let's go. Al, come on.
Sorry, I'm eating.
Stop
small-
eating fucking pork.
I'm sorry, it's good. Maybe yell at Jackie for making such good pork.
No.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, maybe yell at me for not being able to control myself.
Yes, that's more like it.
Yum, 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 yum. It's literally just crust at this point. There's not even pork left.
Alright, double check the description.
It was 2.
I know it was. Double check it.
Oh, they're totally dying, Seraph. I'm not.
2, 3, 9. Go.
We didn't die in Fate of Atlantis.
Didn't we?
Did we?
We did, but it wasn't.
Right at the end? We did.
Yeah, 1.
You're right, we did do it once. We got a bad ending. You're right.
Not again.
Not again. You there. Don't move.
Not again. I'm on the
On the move.
We're in Venice.
Yay!
I'm the Italian nun.
There are
get
so
music
many
again.
skulls in the walls.
What is... Oh, you're not going to look at any of these skulls?
No.
No, it's a crypt, Al. This is
It's
what
a
happens.
fucking skull.
I
It's,
say-
it's not gonna be Murray.
Is this your
Alex.
usual crypt?
Underneath many parts of Europe, yes.
Yeah, except, by the way, this is Venice.
Right.
There are no catacombs in Venice.
No, it's underwater.
It's underwater.
It's underwater.
You just gotta go along with it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, France, yeah, you got me.
Okay.
I love the movie, but it was clearly, hey, where can we film the scene? You know what? I always wanted to go to Venice.
Venice is pretty cheap, right?
Cool.
Venice is pretty cheap
cool.
right now. Yeah, let's do Venice.
Oh my lord.
Do they have catacombs? Yeah, who cares?
This is a fun look at what's coming up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Alex.
Jesus Christ, Hoops.
I liked the picture of that really happy guy giving a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry,
great.
everybody. This is really easy.
By the way, Abby can do that now.
The thumbs
Thumbs
up?
up,
That's
yeah.
great.
For the longest time, she had to go with the finger guns because she couldn't figure out how to tuck her index finger in.
So I'm in a location where there's 3 pathways.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm looking at these maps here, I could be here, but I'm most likely here. So let's go with my leftmost. Tunnel.
Oh no!
I don't even know where I am.
You're right there. You're in the middle of the light.
Yeah, I don't even know where I am.
I don't even know.
You're the
where
little
I am.
Indiana Jones sprite on
You're
the
the only
screen,
thing
Alex.
that can be seen right now.
Let me go back in here and we're looking at the map again. 'Cause
Maybe you need a light.
I thought I'd be able to check out the map.
To be honest, the map doesn't help that much. It's much easier to just walk and find things.
Mhm.
I'm just going to be honest.
And
Go here, cut
and I'm
down,
gonna tell you
go
right
all
now,
the way
man.
across.
You don't have a light.
Good.
Anyway, this is called, I think in the engine, this is the flashlight effect, where it, you highlight, the whole thing is drawn behind the screen, but it's only drawing part of it. I don't think it's used too much.
Careful, I saw beady eyes down that way. What is? Oh my god, Uncle Ted.
Uncle Buck. I'm gonna get eaten by a rat.
You might.
Okay, so this just takes me back up here.
I mean, all the rats you had attack me, you fucking deserve it.
Hey, listen, that's D&D. That's out of my control.
You're the DM.
Uh-huh.
Can you just pick up the torch? Do you have to use it with something? Just pick the torch up.
Fine. It's held in place by hard, dry mud,
Oh god.
and I have no fire source.
So what? You could have found something.
Let's just go to the tunnel. Wait a second. Just try whipping that out of there. No.
I thought you were gonna use it to try and like magically whip a fire into existence.
Yeah, Krakow.
Is that what you think whips sound like? Krakow?
That's what it sounds like when I whip fire. Oh my god, you wimp.
You just called fucking Indiana Jones
I
a
was
wimp,
gonna say-
Alex.
I was trying not to be a jerk about it, but yeah.
Have I seen him lift anything in any of these games?
When a problem comes along,
You
must
must
whip
whip
it.
it.
Oh, that rat was a little disappointing.
Ew, it's water.
Can I die in here?
you cannot go in the
Probably.
water.
Water? I hate water. I mean,
I mean snakes.
come on, you bumbly little fuck.
I like how the sprite moves. Like he's constantly running away from the poop in his pants.
He's constantly running away from the poop in his pants.
That's what it looks like.
Jackie, before you said you didn't want to talk about poop anymore. You're the one bringing it up now.
I know.
You keep on bringing it up,
Yeah,
Jackie.
just keep going right back to the old favorites. Poop.
Oh, look at that.
Ah,
Look
Venice.
where we are. Look at this fat asshole.
Ew.
What is slob? What's wrong? Can't say much for stable manners, but I marvel at his appetite.
There is a woman having lunch with her cat.
What is cat?
What is old lady?
Oh, I like these lovers. Oh, well, wine bottle.
My, that's a great wine bottle you've got
1924, a very bad year.
there. Oh boy.
Quote ad. This guy's running away from the poop in his pants. Let's talk to these two. Can we talk to you? I don't want a server. I'm gonna pick up this bottle of wine. Mind if I take this?
I feel like they totally.
If you didn't-
Of course not. It was
If
a
you didn't
good
look at it
wine.
first, he would say, "No, we're drinking this." But since you
Right.
looked at it and he said it terribly,
So
he's like, "I know
"Oh,
that."
man, this wine sucks. He's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
totally did. You can take my wine.
Right, exactly. Well done.
Cool.
You know, just like your dad. This wine, I think, has gone bad.
Oh my god. You ever send a bottle of wine back at a restaurant?
Are you seriously asking me?
I know. Now, hold on a second. We were at a place that was serving $55 steaks.
It's one of the fanciest restaurants you could have a steak at in Philly.
Guess how many bottles of wine my dad sent back?
7.
Not that crazy. 3. But 3 times.
A sommelier, a professional goddamn sommelier.
Came out with this thing, and he pours it for my dad, and he's like, I think this wine is bad.
And you could see in the guy's face.
And he couldn't be like, sir, I assure you the wine is not bad.
Right.
And he was like, no, I think the wine, I think the bottle's kicked or something. Because,
It's not like
he
a
drinks
fucking
kegs.
keg.
And he's like, no, it really tastes... And he was like, fine, sir, I'll get you another one. He's like, here's another fantastic wine. And he
And
brings
he
it out.
tries it again.
And
he's like,
we all take a taste from it. It's pretty good. He's like, no, I don't like this one. And we're just like, oh my god, please. It's your birthday dinner, Dad. Just let
it was
this happen.
so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing.
I couldn't take it.
And now I felt so bad for this guy. He's a fucking professional sommelier. Like, he wouldn't fucking know.
I'm not feeling this wine.
Oh my god.
So, this game I've had in my possession since about 92, 93.
Why would anyone want a cat when they could have a dog?
I've literally been playing this game since I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's how long I've had it. I don't think I beat it until much later. But
Where am I
I'm
going?
concerned
Andy?
about you wandering too far.
Andy, where are you going?
Well, there's the library right there. You can go back down the hole though. Wait, didn't Marcus say he was going to take a gondola ride?
Yeah, that's why I was...
Purcellian design.
Steve Purcell.
Of course, Steve Purcell, who directed Brave.
You're not going to hop over a bridge, Al.
I was going to try to walk over the bridge. I wasn't going to try to hop it in one jump. Indy can't do that because he is super duper wimpy.
I'm concerned about this cherub holding a skull and a sword.
He's
Don't all cherubs hold
I do
skulls
like that
and
teeny
swords?
little skull.
That's not what cherubs were about, man.
I think they're about death. Death.
Yeah,
Murder.
Cherubs, no.
Cherubs
they
were
weren't
about
at all.
infant murder, right?
No.
Infanticide.
It wasn't until the Renaissance that cherubs were even considered infantile depictions.
Oh, the fuck is this?
It's a tomb. What does it fucking look like to you?
The fuck is this?
Use the small key.
Maybe a running start war. Ow!
Yes, it's true. Yes, sir. So
I think Alex very much appreciated the speed of that animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. If I had to do a ton of angel depiction research for a story, you're absolutely right. Cherubs were fucking terrifying.
Alex, if you don't think that this is how you end the sewers...
Yeah, I know. That's just to give me a look at it.
Yes. Which is very weird, by the way. You think that someone would have gone down, hey, we're building this manhole there. What's that casket in there? Oh, you know what? We're not going to touch that, though. We're going to just put a little grate right here so no one can get in
toss
there.
that right up on top, would you? Alright, so there's the slab.
You're gonna want to grab this before you go to bed tonight, by the way. I stole it from your side.
Oh.
Sorry.
That end.
Dead end. Dead end. Sorry.
Oh, Jackie.
That's what my dad used to do.
I thought you were better.
My dad used to do that, and whenever we killed an ant, dead ant. Dead ant.
Yeah, that's a good one, though. Where's the...
You're right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the dick dead end? Right here.
Wow.
Like I said, it's the map's not really that helpful. You've been in every room on this floor.
Yeah. I wish there was something more I could do with this slab. You can't get a grip on it. I mean, I always gotta try the whip.
I will say one
Not
thing,
when I
Alex.
carry a whip
At
around.
one point in these catacombs, you will be using the whip.
Good. That's all I ever want.
You were very disappointed by the lack of whip use in Fate Atlantis.
So little whip use.
It should really just be the solution to every fucking puzzle.
Most of the puzzles could be solved by him whipping shit.
We should modify the game.
You're-
Use whip, solved.
Seriously, Seraph, you're absolutely right. It's unbelievable how everybody has been like, oh, they're beautiful humanoid. They're not. They're not beautiful humanoid beings. They're terrifying monsters that were made to put the fear of God in you.
Fear of God. That's a strange term.
Fear of God? You've never heard the term God-fearing?
No, I have. It's just strange. I'm just pointing out that it's strange, Jackie.
Well, that's how Catholicism
I know.
bases most of its stuff.
I know.
You know what? I'm being dumb, I think.
When is that not true?
Sometimes he's not dumb.
You said that with such conviction, Jackie.
Use the torch on my model. I mean, obviously I just have to turn on the torch.
That wasn't enough to loosen the mud, Alex.
Damn.
You're close, though. You're on the right track.
Mm-hmm. What you thinking?
None of these things are going to be enough. To
So what did it say when you used the wine bottle?
Yeah, so when you use the wine bottle with the torch,
Well, now there's nothing in it. What did it say before?
it wasn't enough to loosen the mud.
Right. So why are you still here?
Because I want to try other things.
I like how Hoops has decided to just take no shit from now on. So why are you still here?
I gotta switch it up, you know? Gotta switch it up.
Because I got other objects. What if I use the painting?
Yes!
You never use the corner of a frame to cut something?
That's clearly gonna be the solution to this fucking puzzle, Alex.
Okay, yeah, I get that it's probably not the solution to his puzzle, but it's been the solution to puzzles of mine in my life in the past. There we go.
Thank God. You passed it early, and I'm like, oh my God, he missed the arm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that, to be honest with you.
Well, Alex did his usual, I'm gonna hit what is, and then he just goes over the thing quickly, and then he misses stuff.
Yeah. That's what I
Yes,
do.
that's exactly what happened.
Alright, good night.
Night.
Use the hook with the torch.
No!
That didn't seem to work.
Well, the wine wasn't enough, so let me get a hook.
What if I put the hook on the end of the whip?
Oh my God. Oh, settle down, kiddo. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm enjoying this. Which means later, you idiot, stop doing this.
Hey, I have the right to change my mind on a dime.
Let's go back in here. What else we got? Nothing.
You're a monster.
Okay, well, we haven't gone through this tunnel, so. Most likely this will take us right back to where we started. I didn't want to go up this way, but fine. I got out of bounds there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's try to do that again.
You went like a pixel out of bounds, but that's it.
Oh, that was more.
You went down the middle tunnels already, didn't you?
No, but it's fine. It all kicks out at the same place.
Correct. No, that was in this room. The arm's the only thing there.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Look. Mighty dead endy.
Not the first time you've been down that one either.
I know.
Oh, let me scan the room a second.
90% of the time it works.
except the points when it hasn't. Which is, so far, you would never found the book. Like, I got
but I
the shit.
did find that first book.
Yeah, because that's the one that sticks out the
Oh,
most.
really? That doesn't work either?
The Mein Kampf is on an angle. I think it's the only one in the entire library that does that. So it really sticks out.
Is it the only one that you, like, need?
You don't need any of those books.
You can't get a grip on it.
There's a dead ends both here.
Yeah.
Do the rats ever catch up with you, or are they just supposed to be creating ambiance or something?
Just ambiance.
Okay.
It's not a Sierra game.
Is that going to be our motto? For the
We can say that with so many things. If it was a Sierra game, you would have died the first time you got the wrong slab.
It's true. And there would have been a really catchy line for it.
Yes. Especially in a Space Quest game.
Mm.
Oh, look, there's water.
You hate water.
What if I use the wine bottle with the pool of water?
You could also do this with the fountain.
Now the bottle is
You don't
full
need
of
to do it
water.
here. Just saying.
And now I can clear the mud.
Mud.
That doesn't make too much sense from like a fluid dynamics point of view. Like the water's not going to do a better job of clearing it away than the wine. But
No, there wasn't much wine in the bottle. That was the problem.
oh,
I don't know. Does wine or water dissolve better in mud? Probably water.
probably water. Probably runs clear through it. Yep.
Oh no!
Reminds me of the Fate of Atlantis intro.
Oh yeah.
Oops, the wine bottle broke.
Oh no, it's. I was gonna say, is it like nobody else
Translation:
would
We
know
don't
that.
want you to have a wine bottle.
Right.
Yeah, it'll break too many things.
I was
It's
thinking.
like you
of-
haven't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but in part 3 there's a character named Avdol
Oh god.
who uses like fucking crazy strong AoE fire attacks,
Mhm.
and they just show how much of a badass he is, and then they realize like, ooh, if he's around, we can't do like
Anything.
70% of the villains that we want to do, because the solution is just, and then Avdol lights them on fire from a distance at the end. So they gotta take him out of the show. Like, we can't use him anymore. Come on, Indy. Sure.
I wasn't stopping you. That's it. It's just you came up again.
Well, is he strong enough to...
No, you gotta go back
you
around to the fucking torch.
stupid
Alex is
Indiana
going
Jones.
to flip.
I was letting it all
Stupid
unfold in
Indiana.
front
Luckily,
of
it's
me.
right there, so it's not too bad.
I know, but it was.
I
funny
could
anyway.
feel Alex's like.
Use torch with my hand.
Subdued.
Fuck you. Just use it. I know it's a switch now. I don't need to pretend like I'm picking it up. Oh my god. Things were supposed to get better after Monkey Island.
Oh no, water, my arch nemesis.
Bah, 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 bah. Fuck. So how to reach? Use the whip.
So why don't you use the whip?
You need that little bit of extra There we go. Now I can use the whip. Use whip with hook. Play the song. Thank you.
You have no idea how I am so glad you just did that. Because now you can't get to the other side of that.
Are you serious?
Aw.
Evil cackle!
Okay. Well, I gotta go back up here then. And then go to the water room.
Oh. You
Either-
really just fucked up with that one.
Either way, it doesn't matter because now
That one,
I-
that was really important, that one. you can do it without that, but oh. Yes.
Is there a way you could have gotten to the other side and then done it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just walk over there first.
I
But
just
Alex is
wanted
like,
to-
I'm just solving this fucking puzzle.
I just wanted to put that
Yeah,
out
I could
there.
have explored, but wow, looks
No
deep.
big.
Use hole. That doesn't even work.
Oh,
Walk to dead
I
end.
was like, is Alex really just gonna fucking do this?
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, because he wants to fucking use that whip.
I do.
And you did. And it was glorious.
Stop! No, come on, guy.
He did. Ah, that's exact.
That's not me trying to outsmart the game. That's just me doing one of the puzzles.
Well, you did do the puzzle.
As that's nothing. Okay. Look at the machine.
Maybe you're supposed to use the red cordon because that red ribbon on the bottom there is
Let's
telling.
read the scroll, Larry. Nothing.
Okay.
I'll use it. Let's see.
I don't know. You do you, man.
Use the red cordon with the machine.
Very good, Jack.
Yep. And now use the machine.
There's a crank on the right. It's a wheel.
Jeez. Jackie's just destroying you right now, Alex.
Up, and because we did this before looking down every hallway, we
you-
just crushed the Holy Grail. Game over.
That's it. No. You're supposed to do that.
Cool, the thing happened.
That's it. Nothing else in here now. Jackie just solved that room like this.
Well, that one
That
I
was
thought
an
was
ace.
fairly obvious. Thank you, sir.
That's also true, yes. I don't know if it's more than normal. The average amount of being done with Alex is
I'm
shit.
just.
Yeah, everybody's finished with me.
That's not true. I'm not finished with you. You know.
Hey, look.
This configuration is labeled correct. This one is labeled certain death. How curious.
So,
Angel satellite dish.
Catapult!
Right hand.
My God!
Ye old salad dish! Old English kings and their satellite dishes!
Yeah, they got direct
Jesus
TV at a
Christ,
fucking
Alex.
Camelot.
Oh.
Oh, fine.
Uh-oh. See? Now you gotta be careful.
Sir.
Oh, then you gotta make sure the angel's facing the right way.
Yes. I just want to take a look here. Angel satellite dish. Satellite.
But the angel's facing left. I think they're supposed to face right.
Correct.
And you gotta make sure that the dragon is facing the right way as well.
I can't seem to get the. There we
Now
go.
just do the middle.
I think the dragon is fine.
I would double check. Just in case. There you go. Yay!
Fine, we'll go down. No. I'm gonna explore a little more.
What? Ugh, fine, where's my phone?
There's nothing else there. You just went around the circle.
Yeah.
Oh man. This is a great last like 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Jackie aces the room. Alex finds the fucking medieval satellite dish.
I mean,
And
knew it
solves
wasn't
the
a
puzzle
satellite
before
dish.
walking across a bridge. That was great.
That is a dead end.
Please. Yeah. Okay.
Cool, that's a bridge.
because-
Don't touch anything, get across the bridge.
Because you did the red cordon thing, this bridge is down. If you
Okay,
didn't, it would
gotcha.
be up.
And I couldn't make this little hop.
No,
It was like 4 steps.
you couldn't do it.
Just can't get there. That's not a pathway, is it?
No.
Alex, he may have gout. You don't know.
He might have gout. You're right. That's kind of how I always view these types of situations.
He may have
That's the
gout.
last finger.
You don't know his situation. Don't judge.
Just real quick,
Yes.
go look at the book of maps. See if there were any fingers that should have gone down.
No.
Okay.
You clicked
I
off before
tried.
I even said
Yeah.
anything, too.
Don't touch anything.
Nope.
We're
You're good.
here. And I should probably end up there, but I'll check out that just to see if it's a dead end or not.
I think we know what they are, but that's fine.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's any interactables on them. There don't appear to be.
There isn't.
Yeah, the idea of having catacombs in Venice is like having catacombs in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, it's totally ridiculous.
It's not plausible.
But I love the movie, so I don't care.
Right.
Because in the end, it doesn't matter. It's it could have been elsewhere, but Venice is just fun.
Right.
You get the cool scene in the river, you know, the boat chase.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so good.
Sip on through, buddy. What is... Yeah, skulls.
It's a
Okay,
xylophone.
figured it out.
No.
Wooden door.
Hey, Jackie.
Yes. Alex, it's a xylophone.
Perhos
From a manuscript of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen. The excerpt uses an obscure musical notation, and I'm not sure why it never has more than 6 different notes. Can you memorize those notes, Mr. I went to AP Music Theory?
Failed AP Music Theory.
You didn't tell me that. Okay. Pull up the thing.
Yeah, you totally did not get it right.
I have to be able to hear them.
Why do you have to hear them?
They're the same.
No, they're slightly different.
Oh.
I just want to make sure that they are going down.
Okay, so you gotta do it in a.
So this is the deeper, this is the higher.
Yes. Alright. So it's highest, lowest.
Just look on your,
Direct
just turn your head to
middle.
the right, and you just got it.
Oh. That's interesting. There you go, Al. High, low, middle, left, right. High, low, middle, left, right.
There's 6 skulls, Jackie.
That's 6 notes! No, that's 5. Go pull it back up again? I'm sorry.
I can tell you.
Just pull it back up again for a second.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
Well, that isn't. Alright. Whatever, you do you.
I think you just need the first 5. I think if there was a, I think you can have a note at the line below the staff.
Mm.
You can click on an item twice and it'll do the verb instead of going back to the sentence line each time. Yeah, you gotta use the verb first. Hey, listen, if you want to take longer, go ahead.
Yay.
Jackie, does the idea of a musical notes puzzle sound familiar? Perhaps traumatizing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Toad of Sky.
Oh god,
Missed.
no, I love. You say what you want, but Toad of Sky is a genius.
God, it's got such a Zelda soundtrack that bum, 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 with these little key cymbals.
It's totally just it's based on the Williams score.
You know why this is okay for me, Seraph? Because I'm not jumping. I don't have to jump from note to note and be okay with things.
Did you memorize the pattern, Alex?
Oh my
No.
God.
What? What did you just
Well, you
say?
did well.
He asked if I memorized the pattern.
Uh-huh. I don't think you memorized the pattern, Matt.
Well, he did pretty well.
That's true. I am not the one dealing with it.
Did I get it? Come on.
You gotta click on the doorway. What are you doing?
Trying to click past the doorway. Cool, I got it. I memorized a portion of the pattern.
A portion?
A portion of the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
The casket, the tunnel, some of
Skulls,
these little like
bodies, lots of water.
yeah.
Look at the casket.
I'm just gonna open it.
Oh, Jesus.
Fine, I'll look at it. This looks like the casket of the Lost Knight.
Okay.
Oh, really? Sean Connery's inside.
I'm sure this poor knight.
If I wanna look at
Wow.
Pick up. Oh.
Ow.
it.
Shield is the second marker none of us spoke of.
Are we gonna take
Let's
the shield?
see. Ancient city of
Alexandretta.
Alexandretta. Today, the city of Iskenderun is built on its ruins. We'll find the Grail near there.
Is that it? We can't pick anything up? Pick stuff up. Pick stuff up! Don't do it! Pick stuff up!
There's no one to pick up.
Oh.
Congrats, you finished the catacombs.
Close the casket. This cover's too heavy to pick up.
That poor man.
How the
has
fuck
to
are you gonna
be
get through that?
disturbed.
Can't see.
Why don't you
You
look at
gotta
the
go
lock?
the other way, Alex.
No, you don't. Why don't you look at the lock, Alex?
That lock there?
Yeah, that lock.
Well, I'll use this small key on it.
No.
Give it a shot.
Why don't you? It's an old, rusty lock. It's
Oh,
not what I carry.
come
I
on.
think you're thinking about this one a little too deep, Alex.
Mm. Pull it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I was gonna push it. Yay, it worked.
Oh, yes. Congrats, you finished Venice.
Dr. Jones, I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, she's farting.
You taking Marcus again?
No, you can do Marcus now.
Indy,
Marcus,
I found out what your father is.
why are you all wet?
He's being held captive in the Grunwald Castle on the Austrian-German border.
Great. And I found out where the Grail is. It's in Iskenderun.
Of course, Iskenderun.
At some point, I can't help but start to wonder if Alex is just trying to troll you. He goes, Marcus, why are you all wet?
Don't ask. I knew what he was going to say.
Okay, I'll rescue Dad. You meet me in Iskenderun.
Sure. No trouble. I'll be off now.
Okay, bye.
Where is Iskenderun? Seraph, the answer is absolute yes. He did this many times while we're playing games.
I do it a lot in these kinds of games. It's just more fun to... I'll go scout around.
Alright, I'll stay in the car.
I'll come back in a few minutes. It's more fun to just kind of like do some of the interactions that don't actually work to see what they do.
Which is fine, but...
And especially in the earlier Monkey Island games, Jackie, you were doing it too. You were finding things that Hoops was like, I don't think I've ever seen that line of dialogue, because why would we ever do that?
Right, but like I said,
Like,
and that's
turn on
fine.
students.
Yeah,
But
right.
you do it to excess.
You did rush through that cork.
Right.
I did rush through the cork. What did I miss in the cork?
I'm not saying.
You want to F5 me?
He is also. I think his uniform is still EGA, but his body isn't. It's weird.
And who might you be?
He's got a very weird Muppet
While
face.
we're here, before you click anything, two things to point out. One, the swastika.
Do not throw
In
punch
the
outs.
German version of the game, the swastika is not present in the game at all because
Really?
the law there, you're not allowed to use it in a work of fiction.
Right.
So it's blocked out everywhere. It's just a black dot, I think. Anyway, the other one is Lord Robert McFalfa is a reference to Bob McFalfa from American Graffiti.
No, do the... I'm here to inspect the tapestries.
Okay. Lord Robert McAlpha. I'm here to inspect the tapestries.
Tapestries.
This is a castle, and you do hate tapestries, do you not? Are you Diffmund? Now bottle off to Lord Grunwald. I like that idea, but he's probably gonna fight me. So.
Yes, we have
if
tapestries.
you
but
are
you're a Scottish Lord.
Scottish
I'm a movie
Lord?
Star.
Then I am
Should've called
Mickey
you a stunt
Mouse!
double. Go punch him.
Oh.
Oh man, we fucking rocked him.
So, the alternative way to do it is, are you the one with the relatives in town? And then he says, yes, what happened? He's like, oh, you're blah, 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 sick or something.
Oh, I just said, what is Irene?
And it's like, I don't know why that keeps fucking happening.
Sir, you sent for me. Yes, I wanted to protect the priceless painting we just acquired.
Jack, are you taking all Nazis?
Why not? Priceless. But it's just a painting of an old cup. Silence! The Fuhrer is very interested in it. Do you dare to question the Fuhrer's judgment? No, sir.
I'll
Look
be
at
the
that
dog.
super angry. Does say, then leave me alone and return. Yes, Colonel Vogel.
We're gonna save the game here because Castle Grunwald is the toughest part of
I
the
say, is
game.
that dog gonna rock my shit?
Look how
That dog looked like it had rabies, by the by.
This is by far the toughest segment of the game.
Get
I
the
don't know
candelabra.
all of it. I know the basic parts.
What is hall? What is doorway?
What is hall? What is doorway?
What's the front door? Later, bitch. It doesn't seem to open.
Yeah, you can't leave now.
Alright, we'll go to the hall.
I'm going to enjoy this part.
Oh, Christ.
Christ on a shingle.
Christ on a shingle. Shit on a cracker.
Christ on a cross.
Christ on a kringle. Okay.
Christ eating Pringles.
No, I like Christ eating Pringles.
I like that one too.
Only if it's red Christ. Ah, nope. Ah, shit.
Halt! Are you here on official business?
I'm selling fine leather jackets like the one I'm wearing.
This is the origin of the line, right here.
Quickly, out of the way. I have a message for the colonel. Where's the prisoner? I've come to interrogate him.
Don't do that.
Offer an item.
Jackets, what? Who let you in here?
I just wanted it. There's no. I got authorization. How else would I get in here?
I won't buy that jacket. Or your story.
Then let me give it to you. No charge.
But I'm just gonna say it now. There's a way to bypass every guard talking him out of it.
Yeah, but I could also just punch him in the face.
Alex's solution to everything.
Yeah, Jackie, you know it. Every opportunity I get, I punch people
But he
right
never
in the face.
punches me in the face because he doesn't want the bruises to show.
Yeah, not in the face.
Wow, Jackie, that got dark.
Didn't we ever tell you that I think it was our 4th Halloween together? I was taking special effects makeup class. So for Halloween that year, I made his brother look like he got shot in the forehead. And I gave his other brother scratches across his face. And I went as a battered housewife. And he was my batterer, and he had bruises all over his knuckles.
Yeah, I had bruises. I had my hair slicked back.
Oh man, I still have a
I had
picture.
a toothpick, and I would walk around.
Oh
like,
my
flick
God.
it around.
And it was absolutely in poor taste.
And Jackie would always,
But
it
always,
looked
I always made sure
fantastic.
Jackie was walking in front of me and looking like super scared. And I had my leather jacket on, and I was just like spitting and like.
Oh man, I
It
gotta
was
tell
so
you though,
good.
like I said, absolutely poor taste.
People were really upset.
But
They
people
thought we were just out there
really
with my
upset.
brothers.
So I consider that a compliment. It was convincing.
Oh,
You hit sound control. Oh, well, this is great.
this guy's gonna kick the shit out of me, huh?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I almost had him too. I almost
Yes,
had him.
death number
After
one.
recovering consciousness, our hero Indiana Jones was forced to
Jeez.
polish Hitler's ancient artifacts for the rest of Hitler's life. And since Hitler's people successfully located the Holy Grail, that was a very long time. So not a death. I actually lived a full life.
Game over. Are you happy?
Okay, game over, but not a death.
I'm calling it a death.
That's not a death. All right.
That's
I got to
oh,
live the
on a
rest of my
fucking
life.
technicality.
I got to live for all eternity polishing Hitler's knobs.
I'm sorry. What?
You fucker.
Why? Oh God, forget it.
All right. Lube me up.
Lube me.
We're going again.
Lube me up.
up.
We're going back in.
This is why I saved it, because I knew you were going to die here. And this is why I was trying to say, you gotta talk home. You were pretty close.
Yeah, it seems like the leather jackets isn't the right way to go.
The leather jackets line does work on one of the guards. In fact, the second one you just fought, it would have worked on them if you chose the authorization line.
Oh, but why that one? What in particular?
I don't know. That's the way the game is. The game is not easy. I said Castle Broomwell fucks you over. I don't know how the hell my dad and I ever got through this.
Is that tapestry on the ground? Is that like a...
No.
Alex, no.
It's a tapestry on the wall. Can you walk to the left second?
I'm going back in there.
Move me up. I'm going back in there. Nothing. It does look like there's a thing on the ground there, but it just
Sir,
says,
we're just producing quotes left and right
it
for you
just
tonight.
says tapestry.
They have many tapestries.
It does look kind of ratty. Yeah, I wouldn't like it. Doesn't like rats.
Haha. Haha.
Let's get you first. A chandelier?
Careful it doesn't fall on you.
Whatever. I'll take a death.
Okay.
Again, not a Sierra game. Hello, Hick, my good friend.
Oh, sorry. Alex!
Oh, I was really hoping they would just knock him right out.
Well, at least he's pretty much gone already, so it's not like me.
That's why I figured it was a pretty safe fight.
Brute force.
He's got something on him. I have his stein.
No.
Listen,
Alec,
you want to
fucking brute force.
You want to punch him?
Boom. Boom.
Give me that save.
All right, I'm gonna use the normal menu again.
Yeah, give me that scum VM save.
I get sick of using the other one. The other one's definitely cooler looking though. I'm gonna leave Broomwald start there.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's like nothing at this point, honey. It's just pieces.
I know.
Let it go.
Pieces that I'm eating.
Isn't it all pieces though? Aren't we all pieces in
We're
this
all
vast
star
universe?
stuff. We're all
Yes.
made of star stuff.
We're all pieces of like a pork shoulder crust.
Jesus Christ.
This is Alex's grand theory.
I mean,
Whoa, pork shoulder crust pieces.
I haven't even been playing Moncala. Ooh, that's a. Oh, what is that?
That looks like a roast.
It's either a small pig or a large chicken.
No, it's a tortoise.
And it can't be anything else.
No, it's a tortoise. Remember, they couldn't actually bring them back.
Oh yeah, could be a
one-
dog.
It's one of my favorite stories about when they found the Galapagos Islands and they tried to bring a tortoise back to study it. They couldn't flip and do it because every time they got halfway through, they were like, "God, tortoise soup is delicious."
That's the thing. Galapagos turtles are fucking delicious.
They are.
They're apparently one of the most
Even
tasty
Darwin
animals.
couldn't do it. Even Darwin
Yeah.
couldn't bring one back without
Darwin
eating
just
it.
ate them all with the crew.
They did.
Here's the thing about
They've
Galapagos
tried.
turtles too, is that their shells stack really well. So you've got wonderful, stackable, delicious food,
And they don't- yeah.
and they contain about a gallon of fresh water
Mm-hmm.
on like a 6-month sea voyage.
Mm-hmm.
So they just be like, well, we're all like loaded up with scurvy and could really use fresh water and are all starving. It's like, but we got these stacks and stacks of the best meat you've ever eaten
It's
that
true.
include fresh water, and then they just eat them all and be like, oh, nope, none of the turtles made it again.
I just find it amazing because even Darwin, even on the Beagle, he tried to bring back like 25 turtles and they couldn't make the whole voyage without eating every one of them.
That's insane.
Hot
They're hot.
coals.
Apparently it's not that special, Al.
That's the
It's a
generic line.
boar!
It's the biggest roast boar I've ever seen. It would take a long time to eat.
Are you saying it's long pig?
Let's see if he goes for it. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna reach his hand into the coals.
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, is that okay?
It does end. It does end. It does
But
end.
our
Just wait.
roast pork. Now what will we eat?
Ouch.
He said, "Look, not touch." Just give it a minute. It ends.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to use my Simon's Spigot so I can have another beer to give out as an item to
Oh my god.
the crew. Pick up coals. Oh, come on.
Mm-mm.
What about the boar? I got a whole roast boar.
Are you kidding me?
It's right on my pants. Okay, still nothing special about them. Okay. I don't like the look of this room because it's going to disorient me when I step out into the hall. Okay, we're still good. I've been in that door. This is where I beat up the drunk guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Nope, it's not. It's the next one down, I think. I don't know.
I'm guessing I cannot open any of these windows.
That is correct.
Okay, so this whole area is done then.
Yes. So you could have, if you didn't punch out drunk guy, you could have. You would have talked to him. And you said, like, "Could you get me another drink?" And he gives you the sign. You don't have to fight him at all. Al is just
Whatever,
like,
I skipped that whole
kaboom!
Yeah.
I could, but then I'd also just like destroy him.
Would you like a
Subtlety
save?
and all.
Yeah, save. I know I don't need to go up that entire path. I want to keep playing, but it's midnight.
Yeah, I think we should call it there.
Yeah, I think that's a
I'm
fine
getting
place.
kicked from the inside, so I think I'm gonna have to go.
We also got to rewrap my toe
Yeah, I do.
before I go to bed. But I'm working from home tomorrow. Woo! So
Yay.
I'm gonna do some real work. Might play some more Darkest Dungeon, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some real work too.
We'll see.
I'm kidding.
And
I
then
am gonna do some real work
Holy shit.
because I
you
have
know
a lot
that.
of shit to clean up.
yeah, I mean, we blew through this. We're
You
what?
did blow through the catacombs.
Yeah, Catacombs
Yeah.
went pretty quickly. First bit of this castle seemed to go pretty well.
Oh,
Got
no, you're
Bornstein. I'm sure I've got a shitload more to
you
go.
barely touched the surface of the castle.
Seriously?
But we're probably what, like 3 chapters in now? This has got to be chapter 3, right? Chapter 1 is the.
Yeah, you're 3 of 4 chapters. No, there's 5 chapters. There's 5. Sorry.
Okay.
There's definitely a chapter.
But yeah, we finished Monkey Island. We're coming through this. This is pretty fun. I mean,
There's a lot of bullshit, but
there's a lot of bullshit. Obviously, I'd like the voice acting and the music, but
I'm enjoying the puzzles.
the music
It
that you
feels
do
very-
get is good though.
Yeah, and it feels very
Yeah.
Indiana Jones in the puzzles.
well, because it is just straight up an Indiana Jones movie.
Well,
but,
it is, but that's not the point. Like, it's like they're not all of these puzzles are in the movie, Alex.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, at the very latest, for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Anything else, everybody?
I will see you all next week when
I'll see you next
I'm
week, too.
fully to term, and I can't wait for this kid to get out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be full term,
Uh huh.
Pop
This
it
is
out.
it, man.
That's it.
and then
Everything-
anytime in that next month.
Yeah,
Ready to
and
roll.
then it's the countdown, and I swear to God, this kid is not. I'm going to talk to the doctor. We're not going past the due date.
We're
I don't
gonna
care
have
what he
that
says.
live stream from the room.
Clan do play live from the hospital.
Clan do-
You know what they tried to tell you? They were like, do you want us to go get the mirror so you can see the head crowning? And I looked at them and I was like, I have never, ever looked down there. This is not the moment I'm going to choose
yeah,
to.
now's not the time.
This is not the day one you want to start doing that.
Right.
Alex is still picking at the pork
I have,
pieces.
it was like no pork chops. Jackie, it was very good.
I'm
It was
glad you
delicious.
liked
You did
it.
a wonderful job.
It
I
was
had a
your
fan-
special Father's Day present that your daughter told me looked like poopy.
She did say it looked like poopy. This is Daddy's special dinner. Looks like poopy. Off she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, also, when I was playing games with her, when I was playing games on stream, she came around and she was like, "Daddy, we have to do a puzzle."
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, "Honey, it's okay." And I pick her up and I play with her. Like, "Calm down, honey." And I was like, "Can we sing the song?" And
She
she
was
was like,
very
"Okay."
upset.
And then she sang her song, and I put it down. She was like, "Okay, but you still have to do the puzzle."
She said it just like that.
Yeah, she was like,
Word for word.
"But I see your tricks.
Right.
You still got to do the." Like,
Oh, well,
She's
that's
like, a full sentence.
my cousin did this too. They had lunch at like, I don't know, like a really late lunch, like 2:30,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh, it's a dinner, Cameron." No, this doesn't count as dinner.
This
No,
is-
I still get dinner later.
You're not pulling one over on me.
they smell bullshit a mile
Stop
away.
it.
I was gonna say, this is ridiculous, these kids.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Guys.